Namaste all, this is Dr. Meenakshi, MDIO, Kaumarabhritya, that is Balaroga. So, I took a general topic today, that is yelling at a children. What is this yelling? Yelling means maybe shouting or scolding, making angry on your kids. Especially this is for our generation people, right? Present generation people who are running for the offices or who are running in their busy schedules, or though the housewives who stays in home, then too because of children's mistakes or children's behavior they will shout on a children, right? So when I saw all this surrounding me, even me, when I shout on my children, I was thinking that is this the right way we are treating a children in disciplined manner, or the shouting on a children, though we are making them to do in a disciplined manner by shouting, is this the right way to teach them the discipline? When I was thinking about this, I got in mind why not shall I make a video on this topic. So yelling is a right way to make a children disciplined, but is this the shouting on a children is right way to direct them the disciplined way? What will be the impact on the children's brain when we shout on them? We should think about this, right? So by keeping all this in mind, I made a video that yelling on children is a right thing to teach them discipline, but after yelling or after shouting on a children or after making angry on a children, what we should do with the children, what steps we should follow to do with the children, so that they will come to know that my mom or my dad did this, shouted on us or made us angry because of these reasons, so that this shouting or making angry on a children will not impact on their behavior. Because nowadays we are seeing so many diseases of children, especially the behavioral disorders like manasika rogas we may consider, maybe depression, or maybe the consequences like I should be first, I only should be the first in a class or in a sports. Why this behavior is coming in a children? Because of the parents behavior towards the children in home, right? We should agree this. So in some conditions it's inevitable, how much we try to ignore, we should shout on a children for their mistakes maybe, or maybe due to our work pressure we will get irritated and shout on them, or maybe in some families due to partners fight, these two children will suffer there, right? By keeping all this in mind, in some inevitable conditions if we shout on our children also, what the steps we should do so that the children will understand the situation of a mother or father, or understand the mistakes of their own, that for my this mistake my mom scolded me or my dad scolded me, right? So to see all this we should start a topic first, right? So we'll start the topic. So in some inevitable conditions you shouted or you made angry on a child, what you should do? The first step is apologize. What is apologize? That is asking sorry. You ask a sorry. By asking a sorry to your children, your status will not come down, right? Rather your relationship will become strong there. After shouting on a children 5 to 10 minutes, make the situation cool, then go and ask sorry for shouting on a child, so that the child will understand that my mom in angry or my dad in angry she scolded me, and you make them understand the situation. So first thing what you should do, you should ask sorry for a child for making angry. Next thing is tell them you love them. Repeatedly, frequently, by making angry on a child, what they feel is my mom won't like me or my dad won't like me, right? You all will face this situation one or other day in home, right? Especially moms, because moms will be strong to teach the discipline to the children, right? So you say you love them, you explain them, you did this mistake, so I shouted on you, or else I will not shout on you, I love you so much. You express your love towards your children. Next thing is hug them. By hugging, your inner feelings of a love will be expressed to a child, and the skin to skin touch makes the feeling more strong. So hug them so that they will feel secure in your arms. Next step is tell them their mistakes. Explain what their mistake was and why you shouted on them. Explain their mistake so that the same mistake they will not repeat in further life or further steps or further days. They will not repeat it. They will get to understand that if I make these mistakes, my parents will scold me, so that they will avoid to do that same mistake again, right? Then next step is validate their feelings. Means validate means every children have their own feelings, right? Maybe they are doing mistake because of their feelings only. Now we also, not only children, we elder people also have different feelings of different generation, maybe, or different categories or different peoples. They will have the feelings according to their condition, their situation, right? In children also same. Every child has a different feelings and different thinking of mind. So sit calmly and listen to your child, what the child is facing, maybe problems or maybe happy feelings or maybe stories of their schools. First point, what you should do, whenever the child is saying something, leave all your works and listen to a child, that what the child is saying, so that in some point of view, if the child is making mistakes repeatedly, we will get to know where the matter is, why child is behaving like this, we will get to know. So what you should do, at least for an hour in a day, listen to your child, what your child is doing, what they did in school or what they did with their friends. Give time for your child, and that time to listen to your child, what the child is saying. Okay. Then last step is do not nag. Nag means stretching. If the child did any mistake, don't drag it, don't stretch it. If the child did mistake, scold at a time and leave the topic. Don't repeat the same words or don't scold for the same matter whole day. If some mistake child did at morning, scold it, teach them the right way and leave the matter. Don't scold whole day for a child for the same matter or for same mistake. It will irritate the children and it will make them the depression. So at a time scold for a matter and leave it, and later you only change the matter and you only change the mood of a child. So these were the steps how to handle a child after shouting on them. Because if we go on scolding our children for their mistakes, though we are teaching them the disciplined way, the child feels like our parents will always scold us. So if we do all these steps, one thing is we are teaching the discipline to the children, and another thing, we are teaching discipline in a right way. Because of this, they will not go in a depression or not, it will not create negative things in a children's mind, right? So by seeing all these topics, immediately I changed my way of behaving with my own children. So thought you all too will change your way of expressing disciplined manner, right? Thank you.